Eddie Collins, Baseball Hall of Fame. 25 years in the big leagues, 1906 through 1930. Ken Arjun here, Vista, California. Wednesday, February 26, 2025. This video, a recap of Eddie Collins' career. Good hitter. 2,826 games. That's up there. That's in the top 20 all time. 9,949 at-bats. He had over 12,000 plate appearances, but as far as the at-bats, 9,949, almost 10,000. 1,821 runs scored. Should have been higher because he played 25 years. He should have gotten to the 2,000 run scored production. He had 7 seasons, 100 or more runs scored. His high, 137. I like the stat. 3,315 career hits. That is ranked number 12 all time among 15,000 baseball players who have played in the National American Leagues since 1871. He's ranked number 12 in career hits. That is noteworthy. He had one 200-hit season. Surprising there. If you get over 3,000 hits, you would think he'd have like 5 or 6 200-hit seasons. Just one. 224 hits in 1920. He did have 3 seasons over 190 hits. And then he had another 6 other seasons, 180 plus hits. So he was consistent, durable in his hit production. Another stat which I liked, games played in a season. How many games or how many times did Eddie Collins play 150 or more games in a season? That's a mark of a durable and consistent ball player. He did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons out of 25, 150 or more games. He had another season where it was 148. Then he had another one, 145 and 140. So we could say about 13 seasons over 140 games played in a year. I like that stat. 438 doubles, 187 triples, 47 home runs. Career. His high in home runs was 6 in a season. Never had 10 or more home runs in a season, double digits. 1,299 RBIs. That's disappointing to me. 25 years, 2,826 games, and you only have 1,299 RBIs. Poor ratio of RBIs per game played. He never had 100 RBIs in a season out of 25 years. His high was 86. 741 total stolen bases. That's really, really good. That's top 10 all time. His high there, he had 81 stolen bases one year, so he was a good runner. 467 career strikeouts. Excellent. Some of the sluggers have like 1,200, 1,500 strikeouts. Reggie Jackson had over 2,000 strikeouts career. How about Eddie Collins, 467? There was one year, I like this stat. One year he had 505 at-bats. 1923. 505. He struck out 8 times. How about that ratio? Woo! So I like Eddie Collins, contact hitter, 333 career batting average. 333. How about that? If I was playing, I would like that batting average, wouldn't you? He had 19 seasons, 300 or better. His high was 372. Never won a batting title. He had a 365. He also had a 360. So he was up there in batting average some of those seasons. That contributed to his 333 career batting average. If he had not had a couple seasons where it was subpar, he could have been 340 or better batting average because he had a 276, had a 289. He also had a 273, so that hurt his career average. But 19 years, 424 on base. To me, if you are 400 or better in a season on base percentage, 40% of the time, that is it's really good. A lot of guys are in the 300s on base a third of the time. He was 40% career, 424. I got to count this. How many times in a season was he 40% on base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 seasons. 17. 400 or better on base. 429 slugging. He's not a slugger. Couldn't hit the homers. And he had a total of 4,268 total bases. That's disappointing. Should have been in the 5,000 range. Never had a 300 total base season. His high, 297 total bases. All right, here's the question. How can we evaluate Eddie Collins' career? He was old school, 1906 through 1930, played through the 20s, good pitching, yet he maintained 333 career batting average. Where does he rank among the great hitters of the past? Top 20. Don't know what number. He is ranked number 12, like I said, in total hits. Number 12, 33-15. He's ranked number 30 in career batting average, 333. Would he be in the top 30 greatest hitters of all time? I would put him more up there, more in the top 20 because of the 33-15 in hits. Just pure hitting. Now, as far as greatest baseball players of all time, he's not in the top 20. He would be in the top 100, somewhere in there. He lacked in RBIs. He lacked in homers. Lacked in total bases. That hurt. But the career hits and the batting average elevates his position as a good hitter. Just pure hitting. So I'd put him top 20. All right, we're done with Eddie Collins, Hall of Fame. Interesting career. Fun looking at it. Analyzing season by season. All right, here's something I like to do after I'm done with each guy. In my series of covering baseball players' box scores and achievements, I've looked at every single one of these players' seasons and box scores on this list. I've looked at all of them. Started off with Babe Ruth. It's episode 1001. And I go through from episode 1001 up through this video is 1599. No, 1598. These are the guys I've covered. Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, Lou Gehrig, Stan Musial, Tris Speaker, Rogers Hornsby, Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn, Ed Delonte, George Slisler, Jesse Burkett, Joe Jackson, Willie Keeler, Billy Hamilton, Harry Heilman, Joe DiMaggio, Bill Terry, Lefty O'Doul, Dave Orr, Dan Brothers, Pete Browning, Nap Lajoie, Al Simmons, Sam Thompson, Cap Hansen, Jimmy Fox, Honus Wagner, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, Hank Greenberg, Hugh Duffy, and Eddie Collins. Who's next? Well, there's a lot of guys I could cover. There's still some guys who have over 3,000 career hits that I haven't covered yet. I like this guy is interesting. He's old school. Paul Waner. Have you heard of him? He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Did you know that his career batting average was also 333, the same as Eddie Collins? 333. So how did he do it? He played 20 years. I'm looking at his, he's got 9,459 at bats. So that's significant. He's got 3,152 hits. That's significant. I'm curious about this guy, Paul Waner. So he's next on my series of videos looking at a player's seasons and box scores and accomplishments. And then we can evaluate him by going through each season. At the end, where does he rank among the great hitters of all time? So Paul Waner is next. Talk to you later. Respectfully, I'm out.